Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Unconventional Outdoorsman. This is going to be vlog number 2. What we're going to be going over today is I'm going to be using my 100-year-old hone that's been in the family for 4 generations to sharpen a couple of my favorite knives. For those of you that don't know what a hone is, it's basically a very hard stone that can be used to sharpen most any type of blades. This company right here, it probably isn't even in business anymore, unfortunately. I'll have to check. It's called Carborundum. I'm probably butchering that. If there's anybody out there who knows how to pronounce it, do forgive me. But it's got all kinds of stuff. These were made in Niagara Falls. It says established 1808. Wow. Established 1808. Man. So it makes all kinds of stones to sharpen. Sharpening stones, combination stone. This is I think a combination stone, which means it's got a rough surface. So if you find a blade that's beat to hell, maybe it's like an old axe or something you use to chop wood or whatever, you could use it with this. I'd suggest a bigger one, but you could do it. But yeah, let's get to it. I'm going to be using the smooth side to sharpen a couple of my knives. These are already pretty sharp, but I'm just going to go over some techniques that'll help you keep your equipment in pretty good order. Something I will recommend too, if you're touching your blades a lot like this, do oil them because they will get rust. Most blades will, even if they are stainless. Along with there's water, whatever you might use it for. Because a good outdoors knife, you can see here, this is my old Bear Grylls Gerber, which I've shown on the videos before. It is pretty darn worn. This was my dad's for about 8 years, and then he gave it to me. After he passed away, I started using this. It's an amazing knife, but anyways, there's only one problem with this knife is this serration. I don't really like that, so it's kind of hard to sharpen that part. But anyways, I'm going to go into it. Let's see if I can adjust this any. There we go. Okay, I'm going to crouch down. That's maybe a little bit too low. All right, okay, that's a little bit better. Okay, so we got this. We're going to clean your knife off a bit. Probably not the best. Do be careful. Safety is always number one thing. When you do sharpen, you want to try to do it away from yourself, or if you bring it towards yourself, do keep the blade side away from you. So what you're gonna do, I like putting my hone like this, almost at like a 45-degree angle. So you want to take it, you press down on it at an angle so you can sharpen it, and you start. Okay, let's see. Oh, I messed that one. I haven't done this in a while. I don't know if you can tell. So usually what you want to do, I'm going to show you the wrong way to do it. I mean, this stone has gone through a lot, so you don't want to like that, because you're just messing up your blade and the stone at the same time. So you want to start on here, and the goal is to start on like one side of the blade, for example, like here. And as you go down this stone, you want to bring the edge of the blade up so you can sharpen the whole entire length of the blade and make the entire thing sharp. So here, I found that this blade is probably best used for like blades anywhere from like 2 to 7 inches. Anything bigger than that is questionable. So what you want to do while you're doing it, count in your head 5 times on each side. So you're going to do that also like this. And hey, if there's any of you experts out there telling me I do something wrong, please let me know. But this is how it worked for me for a lot of years. My dad showed me how. I'm probably doing it a lot worse than what he did. So you see, the cool thing about I always put the rough side down. The good part about having a hardwood table is most times it'll hold steady. If not, put like a jar or something by it. I'm sure this isn't probably ASMR for a lot of you kids out there, but it's something you got to do. I mean, I know I've seen like a lot of my friends, they've got like those little cheap ones that you go like, shh, shh, shh. That is going to destroy your blade exponentially faster than this. This is going to take care of your blade. I've done that with some of my pocket knives before. They are terrible now. It's another way to get a really fine edge on it too. I'll tell you what, if you know how to hone correctly, you can hold your knife like this and drop a piece of paper on it, and that paper will just cut like air, basically. Or butter, I guess is the term. But I mean, I'm cooking beef stew right now also, so I'm making sure it's not bubbling over. Like, I was making a vlog, I guess it was last night, and I was making stew and it just boiled over, and it was, I probably could have kept recording and made some really good bloopers out of it, but alright. So I'm going to go back to this. I'm trying to keep this video pretty short for you. Thank you for everybody who has been watching. Real quick, I just want to say, if you're watching these videos and you haven't subscribed, please do that. My channel's almost been on YouTube for now almost a year. It'll be a year in middle of March, somewhere around there. So I would love it if we could get to 100 subscribers by then. And I might even do a giveaway on there for that. If I do, I will post it on my Instagram, which I will link below in the video. Y'all will be seeing this video on Wednesday. I'm filming it on Monday, but I'm trying to get some videos made because I've got a pretty busy schedule this week, and I had tonight free. Alright, back to the video, but please subscribe, hit the notification bell, turn it to all notifications, that way you get a notification every time we make a video. We post daily. So, same thing here. It's a lot easier with this kind of blade. Yes, and you've got some of those blades they have like a sharp turn here, which is somewhat easier. It's kind of annoying sometimes though. Now I've got a hunting knife that I don't usually show on the videos, or I don't think I have shown on the video that, man, I keep that thing so darn sharp. Because, you know, when you get a deer or an animal, because I don't believe in wasting anything. If you can somehow eat any part of the animal or use any part of the animal, you should. It's part of being a responsible outdoorsman, because I don't believe in wasting things. Because I believe that's just, you know, I don't believe in karma or anything like that. But I think if there was karma, that'd probably be what gets someone is wasting things. So, I mean, there's so many people who do without a lot of that stuff, so you do want to definitely use as much as you can. And another thing, this is not a sponsored video by any means, but in Missouri, we have something called the Share the Harvest program. So when you go deer hunting in fall and wintertime, and you say you get a deer and you can't use all of that meat, Missouri has it set up so you can donate that meat to the Missouri Department of Conservation. They will give it to a local shelter, whether that be a homeless shelter or a food pantry that will distribute that meat and give it to families of those less fortunate, which is an amazing thing to do. It's good, healthy meat. I'll go over the properties of venison and how and why it's so healthy, which we'll make a video for that in the future. And I'm thinking about, there's a company I really respect out in Colorado that has an elk farm, which I'm not a big fan of, like the farming elk and all that, but they sell some pretty good elk steaks, which I have bought before. So if you guys would like to see a video on me cooking some nice elk steaks, I will. Just leave a comment down below. There was a gentleman on my Instagram page, I can't remember your name, bud, but I posed a question, hey, should I make a video about the rucksack, which has done pretty good. Hasn't got too many views yet, but be sure to go look at that. It's a cool video about what I keep in my military rucksack that it's not a standard issue, but it's what I like to carry on my own time. Alright, that's pretty darn sharp. So, definitely always, if you've got a fixed blade, even if you don't have a holster for it or a scabbard, Bass Pro has them for like all types of sizes. But definitely do that because you'll keep it safe. Keep your knives somewhere safe. If you've got a lot of kids, keep them above where they can reach. Definitely in a place that's dry and cool, because I know with a lot of these wood handles, I don't know if you won't know those people, but with heat and cool, I guess, wood tends to expand and contract, so you don't definitely keep that in consideration. And with leather scabbards too for knives, if you get them wet, they're gonna mess up. So definitely be careful about how you take care of your knives. So I hope this was a very, I guess, somewhat valuable video for you. Hopefully you learned something. Yeah, and I definitely will make a video about the different types of sharpening tools. This isn't the only one, but it's something that is very useful. It's pretty heavy and old-fashioned, but something that is definitely useful even to this day. So I'd like to thank everybody for watching. We've got more videos coming daily. Be sure to subscribe, and see y'all next time. And also, always remember to breathe.